Hello, hello, hello. Christina Ariel here today. Love, peace, and light. I want to talk today about the change in the atmosphere in the world and how people that you would least expect to wake up and to do certain things are changing. Like, it's so phenomenal how the energy in the world is changing. I remember back 6 or 7 years ago when I first started this thing, and like when I first, it was like maybe like I started paying attention in 2014, and I was kind of scared because my daughter asked me questions, and I had this thing that I was lied to so much as a child that I wanted to be sure whenever I talked to my children, I wanted to be sure I was going to be telling them the truth about any question, about anything. I never wanted to lie to them. So when I would answer questions, I would go through this thing of I'm not sure, but I'll find out. If I can't find out, I'll find someone who does know, or someone I can trust, and then we'll have to go by ear. We'll have to see if it speaks to our soul, or if we feel okay with that, or if it's good enough, or if we'll leave it alone for now. Because I'm a firm believer that whatever you ask the universe, source, the Most High, um, the power that be the supreme creator, and you ask it and you mean it and it's sincere, I believe you always get your answer. You might not like the answer, but you will always get it. So we have all these people, men and women alike, that are coming forth saying, these things happen to me. Now, I want you to know and understand that only the strongest, most fierce warriors were hurt in such deep, impactful ways. Like, as a child, have your innocence taken in such a way to be molested or touched in an inappropriate way. It shuts down that beautiful, vivacious, happy, loving being that was created and that was sent here to do a works, a great and wonderful works. But I'm telling you, it didn't happen to you, it happened for you. I have learned that some of the most painful moments and the most vicious attacks have caused me to open up in the most deepest level of remembrance that I don't think I ever would have come by had I not experienced that. Because sometimes as human beings, because depending on what we've experienced, because a lot of us have gone through hell and back as a child. So when we're okay and we're just, we got everything we need, we might not be rich, but like we have food and we have, shelter, we have all the Maslow needs met, right? To us, that might be wonderful. So we would kind of nestle down in there because, hell, this is the best it's ever going to get. But the Most High is pushing for us to be even greater than that. The Most High is pushing for us to excel past that. We can't fathom it, even if we're being told, hey, hope for and wish for greater, dream bigger, bigger still. I went through that phase of dream bigger, even bigger, even bigger. And I was like, I don't know. I don't want to be selfish. I don't want to be, I don't want to want too much. I just need what I need, and I just want to do what I'm here to do. But I don't want to fall back into old habits, like, and be lustful for things that I shouldn't have, or things, or wanting more than I need. Well, some of us are here to do great things, and that's just what it is. And we just got to get used to being great, because that's what's in some of our future, to be great. And it's okay, because guess what? If the Most High thought you couldn't handle it, well, then the Most High wouldn't give it to you. And the way I see, and there's a lot of church girlies out there. Like, I am not bashing on what you believe in, because life is a journey, and we all are going through the journey of life. We're all writing our own books, and we're all learning what it is we need to learn to get to where we need to get to in our journey, and make it a beautiful, wonderful experience, and all of that good stuff, right? So it's not my job to judge how somebody is getting there, because I have my own journey, and I also have my own judges, but that's neither here nor there. But it's our book that we're writing. We get to transcribe that book the way we see fit. Don't let someone else rearrange your pages and your words in that book. It's your book. It's the book of you. Just like the movie had the book of Eli, the book of Eli, that he was writing his book, and in his heart of heart, he felt his sole purpose was to get that book, which was a Bible written in Braille, to the end of the apocalypse, to get it to the point, to get it to this island where they transliterate, or they transcribe these books into being, as in an effort to save these great literary works to go on and keep going on, right? So he took this book with him, fought over this book, he protected this book, and he put his life on the line to get this book from point A to point B. So that's kind of what your purpose is. You house your purpose within yourself, and you nurture it, and you add to it, and you change things as you see fit, and then you go out and you try to give that message to others. So each one of us is writing our own book. Your book might not be called the Book of Eli. Your book might be called the Book of Janice, or the Book of Dawn, or the Book of Ralph, or the Book of Edward. We all are writing our books. And only we know how important that message is to get to the end game, or to the final stages, so that the next person will be touched by, I'm going to try not to cry, so that the next person will be touched by the words in that book that you were inspired to create. Because we never know what our words do for other people. So if you're asking what inspired this today, because it's been a long time since I've made a video, I saw a young lady that I like to watch her videos, because she works out and everything, and they're kind of like church girlies, and they're in the gym, and then they do little dancing videos with her sisters and everything like that. And I kind of miss my sisters, but I don't have a family like that. I can't, be with my family like that. So sometimes it's fun to peek in someone else's window and see them enjoying their family, and it's a beautiful thing. So she was talking about how, I think her name is Joy Hunter. She was talking about how she was um, molested as a child, and that's very near and dear to my heart because I also went through the same journey. So, um, to me, I feel like the more of us that speak out and tell our sides of the story, maybe the more of us can heal and will be brave enough to heal out loud and in the open. And I think by the end of this year, going on to next year, you're going to get a lot more of that. And you're going to get a lot more women standing in their strength and in their power, because so many things have been done to silence the voices of the divine. And the divine is saying, no, my children will stand and my children will speak. And when they speak, there will be strongholds that will be lifted and people will be healed. And that's the time we're in right now. And I believe that with my whole heart. Like, for many reasons, I don't believe in church. But what I do believe in is I believe in the supreme creator. I believe in the creator that created each and every one of us and gave each and every one of us a chance to make our own free will choice. And it's up to us what we do with that free will choice. So I'd say to y'all, enjoy every moment that you're given. Use that moment wisely. Use it very wisely. And the more we learn to delve into our subconscious and use that for the good of the light in mankind, the better off we will be. And there's so many ways to do that. Let's stop judging each other and focus on ourselves. Don't focus on others, because you can't. That's not your story. Your story is yourself. Focus on that. That's where you'll build and create galaxies beyond this place and ways to heal the multitude. I love y'all. Be the best you can be. That's what it's about. Every day, let's be better than we were the day before. Love, peace, and light. Christina Ariel, signing off. Namaste.